Welcome back, everybody. So I think today I'm going to work on the shaft and the tower. Although I don't know, I should be able to get them both done. I mean, most of it's probably going to be time lapse. Let's just do this. We have lots of snow, which will be fixed. Once the tower's here, there'll be you really won't have access to the sky. So this is quite a ways up. So once we have the tower built up there, we won't have access to the sky, so we won't get any of this snow coming in. I don't know why I didn't take out these corners. I'm going to need to, because we're going to have the white concrete in the corners. I don't know why I'm doing taking a lot of time. Ah! Sorry about that. I probably screamed in your ear. I don't know why I'm taking so much time to get this done. Oh, that's stupid. When no one's going to see it. Because really, once this is done and the tower's on there, no one's going to see any of this. But something about, maybe I'm just a completionist, but I like to get, I like to have everything kind of decorated and taken care of. I thought I could do this from just on top of the scaffolding, but I think, well, maybe we'll see. So I want to do like this, 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 and this. And then that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so we would do this. This, 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 and that. And then like that. There. So that is the design. So I think I can probably move now to just getting all this done in a time lapse. Because there's really nothing you need to see besides this. And we got to go all the way up there. So this may take a little bit. But if I'm in a time lapse, it won't. So we'll pop into the time lapse, get this done, and then we can start work on the tower base. So I finished my, I guess, tower shaft. There are monsters in the walls, which I found out that I have not lit up all the caves because I was mining. I need a lot of diorite and a lot of andesite, granite for this build. Not to mention a lot of glowstone. I had to go do a lot of trading with my villager way over at Base City to get a bunch of glowstone, plus dig a whole bunch of nether glowstone out. So that took a long time. So it's been a while since I put the shaft together. It's actually a day or so of just mining and gathering resources for the tower, because I didn't realize how many resources I needed. Because you go into creative, you just go hog wild with resources. You just use whatever blocks, how many other blocks you want, and don't worry about the cost. And then you get into the survival world here and you figure out what the cost is, and it's like, oh, maybe I need to rethink things, or I'm just going to have to take a long time to gather all my stuff. But I did get everything together finally. So this is going to be the base of the tower. Somewhere around here. I'm going to leave this here for now so I can get down. I'm going to have to remove that, but I can do that as we're building. So this is, I guess, the basement of the tower. And what the tower is going to go up way up there. Way, way, way up there. But it's also got a redstone component to it. So this is going to be a timer area down here, and then it's going to send redstone signals up the tower. And hopefully it will look impressive once I get it all done. But that means, I don't think you want to watch me just dig everything out. I think I'm going to go into another time lapse. So today's going to be a time lapsey episode. Probably all time lapsey. And just a little bit at the end, we'll hook up the redstone and we'll look at the whole thing and see how it goes. And hopefully it'll come out good. So I guess I just got to jump into the time lapse now. Wow, that was a bit bigger than I realized. You know, like I said, sometimes you get carried away in creative. I should have reined in my ambitions because look, wow, this is really, really tall. Like I said, I used up, it's like 5 stacks of glowstone. In redstone's not, you know, that's the easy part. The glowstone's the hard part to get rid of. I had to script and scrounge and save to get all this glowstone so I can make these redstone lamps. And it's going to do something, so don't worry about that. So this is the top. There is going to be another, like a peak on the top here. But before that, I need to actually work on the interior of this building. It's really simple. And this whole thing was, once you get the pattern down, it's really simple. It's just sort of tedious and monotonous to add it all up in one big, in one build. Although I did a time lapse of it all as I was building it all by hand. Because if I'm going to build it all by hand, you're going to have to watch it. Sorry. That's kind of mean. So let's get down here. So down here, I'm going to have... So what I'm going to have here is an observer tower. We'll see if this makes any sense. Let's see. I need to figure out how this is going to lay out. So I'm going to have a timer set up over here. I had to put my bed down there because of the mobs. Set up a timer set up here. And it's going to go across. And then right in the middle is going to be an observer tower. So the idea is the timer fires off, sends a signal through here, and it goes up the observer tower. And as it goes up, it shoots across and lights up all of these redstone in sequence. So it kind of goes from bottom to the top in a sequence. So let me figure out where my redstone needs to be, and then we can get this kind of underway. Okay, so the first thing I need to get rid of my little bed area here. I think I'm going to collect this. You can never have enough coal. Go, just seal this up like it never happened. Okay, so the redstone is going to go here, and then we're going to have hopper, like that, and like that, and like like that, and like that, because we're going to have a comparator come out of here, little touch of redstone there, sticky piston, redstone to light that up, and then we can control how much or how the lighting is timed by just putting in the blocks here. And then when it comes across, it should turn this off and on. And we'll just have to time it so it doesn't come back on until the light is like all the way at the top. So we should be able to do that. And this should be, oops, is it not working? Oh, you have to put it into the unlocked one like that. There we go, because that other one's locked, so nothing can go out. Is that not right? Oh, maybe I had a... Oh, yeah, I did this. Okay. There we go. This is, decades old timer mechanism, so it's pretty straightforward. So then here I've got a bunch of observers. Oops, not the coal. Let's get rid of the coal. Yeah, see, that's going to be way too soon. But the observer would stare at this. Oops, no, that's... We need this here. So our observer would go here. Like that. Like that. Like that. So when it flips back over, it should light. Oh, no, how come it's not? Oh, it's only going to flash once. So it doesn't stay on illuminated. It flashes, which is... So like here. Oh, this we'll need... There. And then that would go there. And then we'll do the same thing. Yeah, so you can kind of see a delay going up on the lights. It is dark out, isn't it? Yeah, you can start to see the delay. So that's what I'm talking about. So this whole thing is going to be all the way to the top. And since this is so simple, I am not going to time lapse it. I'm just going to do it. And then we can come back at the very top. Did I light the top up? Ooh, I may not have lit the top up, so I may have mobs either waiting for me or dropping down on my head. Yeah, this is starting to look the way it's supposed to. Let's just let one more cycle go, and then I will... yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Okay, so and then I'll finish the rest of this. Okay, so I have my tower of lights all the way up here, and you just saw the effect I was going for, where it just sort of shoots up into the sky. Kind of has that delay because of these observers, so it actually looks pretty cool. It's going to look better at night when we see it. So we're going to make a platform here. I'm just trying to, let's see. Just trying to remember what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, so the platform goes here. And then all this is going to be diorite slabs. And then I have a little trick I'm going to need to do. Because, like I said, I put this together in creative where you can like float and fly through the air. And that means sometimes you put things like fence gates on the outside of slabs where you have to stand out there to get to them. So I was trying to figure out how to do that in survival, and I came up with an idea. Oops, here we go. So I can get up here. Oh, dang it. Like I said, I get up here. And I put a row of blocks all the way around. Because the fence gate needs to go on the outside of the slab. So the way to do that is you come here and you do this. Although I didn't mean to stand on top of the fence gate, but it seems to work. Let's see, let's go here. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that. There. I can't remember if I left anything on the corner. What are the odds that I can do this without falling down? Because I fell quite a few times while I was building the tower. Luckily, I've got pretty good armor, so the feather falling boots saved my life many times. Ooh. That's not right. I'm going to waste a few fences here, it looks like. Here and there. Okay. Whew, I think that... There, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I started without putting anything on the outside of the slabs and just looked a little plain. I found once I added in the fence gates there, just gave it a little bit more kind of style there. So we're going to have kind of a small beacon tower that goes up this way. Let's do this. So I'm going to need... I'm going to need to check my... I'm going to need to check my schematic and see exactly where everything needs to go. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so here is the base. And at the very bottom, I'm going to have these copper lights like that. So they'll stay on. They'll flash on and off based on as each signal goes up. They'll stay on, and then when the signal comes by again, it should turn them off. Yeah, like that. So that's kind of a contrasting little look. And then on top of this, we'll have another like observer here. Oops. Like observer. And then I need, oh, I forgot. I'm going to have some more redstone lamps going all the way up. Probably another 10 or 20 blocks. But I need to go get my redstone lamps because I forgot them. So I'll build that and then come back and we can take a look at the final product. I didn't realize those copper lights made such a blunk blunk sound. You know, when they turn off and on, I didn't realize they had such a weird sound to them. Okay, there we go. So we have this big central tower there. Ooh, it looks like I forgot that. Okay, that looks good. This all looks good. Now we can get rid of this. Ooh, it's so dark in here. But since it is getting dark, oh, I should actually take this out and do that. There we go. So now, tower is complete. But since it's dark, that gives me a chance to go out and take a look at it in the dark. So let me go all the way down here, all the way back up. Hopefully it won't be too far past nighttime. And we'll get a good look at the thing. There we go. So you can see where the lights stay on. Then it goes up. And the lights should go off. I understand that. There's torches there, but... Oh, I think it's off. Maybe there's a... Maybe I got a torch or something up there. I'll have to go take a look at that. Because I don't think it should be lit all the time. I think it should be dark at that point. And then it should be lit at this point. Where that one's lit and the other one's lit. It could be they're out of sync. Oops, I just want to make sure I don't have a creeper. But there is one of the mini towers. I was going to put a tower at each of these points here. Which I will do, but now I find out that I need to do a lot more digging or gathering resources, namely a glowstone. I think I can get all the rocks, you know, the diorite and the andesite and granite, all that kind of stuff. That's easy to get. It's getting the glowstone is a pain in the butt because I have to go mining in the nether or do a lot of bartering. So I think I'm going to have to be doing that. A lot of that in between all these other episodes as I get to each one. Because as I get to each spawner, I'm going to build a spawner room. And then we'll stick a tower on the top. Over here in the water, I think I'm going to do something different here. Since it is in the ice. I may either not put the tower there or do some kind of alternate tower. But so that is it for today. That gets that tower done. That was a lot of time lapse, a lot of digging, a lot of building. Actually, not so much digging in this one. This is all building, so. But that's the effect I was going for. I want to kind of like it shooting up into the sky. Oh, go away, baby. Go away. So I guess the only thing I need to do is check on why the light at the top is still there. Get rid of all these mobs. And then say goodbye. Have a great day. See you later.